just bear with me for a second. At some point, I'm going to figure this stuff out properly, and I'll definitely be prepared. Okay, so let me just have a look. On Facebook as well. There we go. Because awesome. Now I just don't want to hear me. So say hello to me, people. And then I know you are also here. And we can start our evening, our hour session together and have fun together. At least the one thing I did get right is that I positioned my phone much better today. Oh, hello Gita, hello Yaku. Awesome. It's working on my iPad and also on my phone. So, and it took less than 2 minutes. So we're making progress. How awesome is that? I don't know. Well, obviously you guys are in South Africa, so your Sunday morning is just started or has just started. I've spent my entire morning and afternoon gardening. Our garden is looking fabulous, and my whole body is aching. It's sore. So, but it's well worth it. I had a lovely shower and I feel fresh and ready to go with you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday as well. Now, we'll wait till a few more people show up here in order for us to carry on with the readings. Gita, I assume that you possibly have to run again today, and that's okay. We'll get started as soon as possible, okay? And then I'm very happy, Gita, that your son got both of my books for you in Germany. Thank you for that, and thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate everybody's support. And hang on, sorry guys. Oh, sorry. I didn't see the messages. Oh, okay, just hang on. Okay. Hello, Karen. Why? Okay. No, man. Just be with me, people. Hello, Marty. Hello, Karen. Hello, Philip. Hi, Dennis. Very nice to see you here, Dennis. And Joey and Henriette. Very, very cool to see all of you here. So I don't know if all of you heard or were online when I mentioned that I've spent my whole day in the garden. So I have aches and pains in areas of my body I never even knew existed for a long time. But I so love gardening. It's food for my soul. And especially at the end of it, when I look back and I see all the weeds are gone, the lawns are mowed, and it looks fresh and beautiful. So now, for those of you who haven't invested in my book yet, I still have copies of Grief Isn't for Sissies, and this is not a morbid story. It's pretty much the story about me and all three my boys, and Brennan and Zandre's deaths obviously is also featured in there, because that was part of our lives too, you know, and something we had to live through. Well, I had to live through, and Kian. And having said that, my second book is now also available. Copies from me are unfortunately only arriving next week. So if you want a copy, They are available on Amazon in ebook and paperback, and then you can get it directly from Amazon. So today I want to chat to you about relationships again, because it seems that I just can't get away from it. Every single week I have people asking me various questions. I have people complaining about various things, and I feel not only relationships between couples are essential to look at, but any kind of relationship, friendships. Hi Ray, never seen you here before, but it's lovely to have you. So we're just having a little bit of a chat, Ray, and those of you who haven't been here before, but it looks like there's a good crowd of people I love and who are regulars on here today. Oh, sorry to quickly go off the topic, as I usually do. Well then, extra welcome, Ray. She's new, guys. Say hello to Ray Louise. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. I did a bit of a what would you call it, like a gripe on Facebook. I was just kind of pissed off, like, I know everybody invests time in other people, but not to sound egotistical, because I'm so not. We'll get back to relationships now. Oh, actually, this is part of the relationship aspect. I don't feel the need to dwell in an ego, and I definitely don't feel that I'm the kind of person that harbors an ego either. I've lived past that. But what really gives me the shits, as the Aussies say over here, is like when you invest time in people and they simply don't bother to, in fact, spend half their time with you, like just a phone call or pop in and say, hey, let's have a drink or a coffee, if that's your pleasure or what pleases you. Preferably have a whiskey with me or a glass of wine, and it takes a few moments of your time, but you actually show that other person that you care and you love them. And anyway, I want to say today that I am most grateful for friends such as Dennis, who I've known many, many years, and my other clients that's on here, but people who care to, we might not speak every day, but I want you to know that I value you and I appreciate that when we do connect, that it's like there's never been time in between. And it's always beautiful. And I feel the love and appreciation. So I honor you, Dennis, and you my soul brother, hey? So we have a couple of new people here. I see a Saloni Singh. Dika. Hello, Dika. Haven't seen you in ages, sweetie. And Anastasia Enchanted. Hello. Right. So for those of you who missed my earlier message, Grief Isn't for Sissies, my first published book, is still available. You can get it on Amazon or directly from me at www.angelhouseaustralia.com. And my second book has now also been released. The author's copies will only reach me next week, but They are available in ebook and paperback on Amazon as well. So, guys, if you want to read the beautiful story of my journey with all three my boys, this one is for you. Um, and yes, it does include my journey through Brennan Zandre's death. But it's more than that. It's about all the fun and laughter we had, and I hope an inspiration to most people. And then, of course, there's still Kian. So, concerning Kian, Kian has decided to start an initiative in the form of a non-profit organization called Kids Wise, to promote the advocacy against bullying, and to equip and educate other children, with the knowledge. Kian himself has been diagnosed with dyslexia. So that was hard for me even to accept and understand, but it doesn't make him less, it just makes his learning style different. And he's actually a very smart boy. And then I was very pleased to discover that Albert Einstein was also a dyslexic. So um, please support him too by joining Kids Wise on Facebook, or getting your nieces, nephews, or your children to even join the page. There's loads of informative information on there, and we are going to go ahead and register that as a non-profit organization. And I dream for it to go big, because it's not only for an anti-bullying campaign, it's also for abuse against children, any form of abuse and neglect. So please do support us, and especially support Kian. He's a phenomenal little boy who's lived a lot, and sadly have to deal with kids who cannot begin to grasp it. First of all, here in Australia, because we're from South Africa, the children seem to have a problem. We apparently too white. So because they don't consider South Africa, they say, but you're from Africa, why are you white? And sadly, this has become a problem as time went by, because the more he tries to explain, but there are white people in Africa as well, and we're from South Africa, not Africa, the continent Africa, yes, but we're from South Africa. The more these kids just keep on taunting him and everything else that goes with it. And then plus, then he was diagnosed with dyslexia. So because he struggles to read and spell, that's also become a problem. So I am working extremely hard to equip Kian to be powerful and to build his self-esteem, and for him to understand what dyslexia is all about. And then his words to me were, well, Mom, why don't you help me so that I can educate all other kids in the world, so that they can understand. Kian has a group of friends. Some of them are living with autism. The one little girl has acquired brain injury due to a near drowning. Hello, Cosmic Dust. So this little group of friends are all being bullied. And our purpose is that we will start a YouTube channel for Kian, and then he'll invite all his little friends to have talks on there, and to explain what their individual situations are. So guys, if I get my ducks in a row and I get to restream that even, please support, like and support, and show Kian that there are people who care. Okay. Hello, JP. because I feel the most important thing is that kids must know that that they are not alone, and especially when they're slightly different. The last thing they need to feel is that they are different. I tell Kian, you were born to stand out and not to fit in. And this is why God gave you the special gift of dyslexia, actually, because it is a gift. You can't have everything perfect in life. So, because you're so clever, God just decided to throw a little spanner in the works and make it somewhat less easy for you to read and write. Philip, Kids Wise is KIDZ WIZE. So where the S's should be, there are Z's. Z's. So, Sophie, please, hello. I don't know if I've seen you on here before, sweetie pie. Please, all of you that would like readings, do me a favor and just pop your date of birth there, and I'm going to start with those that I'm drawn to immediately, okay? Anyway, I get so carried away with Kian's whole initiative and supporting children. I say God has a sense of humor, because honestly, I was thinking that I'm going to focus on working with adults. And what happened? As soon as I got accredited as an NDIS provider, I suddenly got a whole load of child clients. So that's okay with me. I love kids. Okay, so Ray, you first, my angel. 13th of the 12th. That makes you a Saggy, hey? Airy fairy. Okay, so I agreed, Ray. Children do need our support, eh? And often children can't speak up for themselves. So this is where we as adults need to teach them to empower themselves. And they should break the silence. They should talk out, talk and, tell their stories. Hello, hippie love. Welcome, welcome. If you want a reading or a channeling, please put your date of birth there. And if I'm drawn to you, I will gladly do a reading for you guys, okay? And welcome, Yvette Vermeulen. Nice to see you here today as well, sweetie. Okay, so Ray, the first thing that comes up for you is possible travel, and soon. I find that somewhat bizarre with all the restrictions all over the world, but it's here. So what I see here is that there seems to be a bit of a toss up in terms of finance regarding this, but you get through that. You must just have faith and persevere and know that you do have the power and the strength to accomplish anything you want, anything at all. So you put that the end result in your on your horizon, and you just keep your mindset focused on the horizon, okay? I also get a sense that it's as though you feel something is not quite fair in your surrounds. Don't focus on that. You're going to get the solution that you're seeking, and justice at the end of the day will be yours. So disregard any notions or any thoughts of it's an injustice that you're currently caught up in. Remember, we only have our current frame of reference in any given situation. The universe is always in perpetual motion. So even when you think something is not possible, faith makes anything super, super possible. Okay? So I wish you an abundance of love, and definitely confirm that you will be moving interstate. Um, and from what I'm being told, it's within the next 3 to 4 months, actually. So you just keep the faith and keep persevering. Don't overthink. Okay. So the next one here um, that I'm drawn to is Anastasia, 28th November. Another Sage. Wow. Okay. So we'll go with you quickly, sweetie pie. Oh my goodness. So Anastasia, it's interesting that we started off this session with the topic of relationships. I didn't really get into that chat much because I got carried away with Kian's initiative, but something here indicates that you're struggling with your emotional aspect, sweetie. And quite honestly and quite frankly, I'm being told that you feeling somewhat down in the dumps, actually. And this is in your emotional aspect and pertaining to career. So it would be like you almost feel everything that you put into the situation is not being rewarded, and you're not seeing forward movement, and it's like things aren't going your way. Now, I want to tell you, lift up your chin and pull yourself towards yourself, because everything in life starts here, okay? So don't just focus on what's not there. Start living an attitude of gratitude, and especially when you wake up in the mornings. I never just jump out of bed. So take a few moments, lie there, don't move to get out of bed, and start saying at least 5 things that you're grateful for. And a great one to start with is like, I'm so grateful for the fact that I have eyes to see. I'm immensely grateful for the fact that I will be able to lift my body out of this bed and walk. And I know when a person is in a bad space and a bad situation, it's very difficult to find things to be grateful for. But you know, I will not give you advice if I haven't experienced and lived it myself. And let me tell you, when Zandre, my 19-year-old, died, I didn't want to get up in the morning. I wanted to die and I wanted to be with him, but I had Brendan. This is Brendan, my eldest son, okay? So he died the year after Zandre. So when he died, believe me, I didn't want to get out of bed. And but then I had Kian. So I had to keep going. And all I did was I would make these pacts with myself and say, get out of this bed, go make yourself a cup of tea, and then you can decide what you want to do. Once I went to the kitchen to make that cup of tea, I needed to feed the cats and the dogs. We lived on a farm back then, and then I needed to go check on the horses. So at the end of the day, I would make a pact with myself to carry on doing what I needed to do for the day until 9 o'clock at night. And the deal was that if I could make it till 9 o'clock at night, I could have wine as much as I wanted to and cry as much as I wanted to, because by then Kian would be in bed, and I could then grieve my other 2 boys. Sweetie, regardless of how difficult your situation might be at the moment, please take it from me. Make little deals with yourself. And if you feel the need to have a glass of wine, have the bottle, okay? Until you get yourself through this. But don't give up, because there is light at the end of the tunnel for you. And also make sure that the person that you actually invest all this sadness and sorrow into is actually worth your while, because you don't want to be with someone that doesn't put you or make you their priority. Okay? So only invest in people who actually invest time in you and make you their priority, especially a guy that you're involved with. Sorry for that whole thing, guys, but I needed to explain this to Anastasia. And oh, you're single right now? Well, I don't know who the guy was before you became single, but don't cry over him, sweetie pie. There's much, much better on the horizon for you. Okay, so where's the New York guy or person? Hippie love. 5 March. You know, you stood out to me because you're also an Aries. Are you Aries? Yes. 5 March. No, Piscean. Piscean, actually. Hippie love, are you male or female? I feel female. And then I'll get to the rest of you, okay? Okay. Pleasure, Anastasia. Okay, so hippie love, your message is that you need to be patient. There's much healing coming your way. Yeah, I thought you were female. I like that name, by the way, hippie love. I think we all hippies in our souls, or most of us. And that's cool. It's cool to be different. So, be patient in terms of your career situation. There's healing that's coming your way, and there's a bright new horizon. You must just learn to balance things in your life, okay? Don't overthink, don't stress. Just trust the universe to bring you everything that you want and desire. And in terms of career, you might not even be in the right direction right now. So nothing ever happens without a good reason. Kyle, oh my God, hello my boy. So guys, Kyle is one of Brendan's best friends that he grew up with. Look here, Kyle. That's the book. Sorry, hippie love. I'm still with you. Well, if you're retired, sweetie, let me tell you, there is an opportunity that's going to come up for you relating to career. And maybe that opportunity is something as simple as you actually writing a book. But I feel that your job here is not over, hey? And there's much more for you to, in fact, accomplish still. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that it seems to me that you experience quite a bit of pressure from the family dynamic. So this might not be your immediate family, but it can be in-laws and family connected to you. So a brother-in-law, sister-in-law, that sort of a situation. And that I want to tell you is behind you. I feel that those chains can't bind you anymore and hold you back whatsoever. But I do feel that you honestly should consider telling your life story, because it's quite a phenomenal story from what I see. And there's so much power in actually writing your journey down. You can inspire a lot of people. So please go for it and embrace it. So maybe you're doing too much in terms of your family, because, well, it's either way, let me tell you that that whole dynamic is soon coming to an end. I don't feel it's exactly your job to have to take so much on in terms of looking after other people. Anyway, thank you, and I wish you only the best, sweetie. Okay, now let's see. Someone asked me, why did I see a black cat and two black dogs in my dream? Had a dream of me patting the black cat and a black... Oh, sorry, I'm just reading this YouTube message here from Elaine Tat, who says a black cat and two black dogs were in a dream. And I take it that you patted the black cat and the black dogs bit off your toes and fingers. Oh my God. Okay. Well, contrary to what people say, black cats aren't always bad omens, eh? In fact, they can be quite the opposite, because a black cat was known as a familiar to witches in the days of old. But I do honestly feel that your dream is a warning. So not because of the black cat, the black cat, I feel, is a sign of protection for you. However, the black dogs biting off your toes and fingers, that's a warning that don't be so easy to trust everybody. I feel there are people who will take from you without a moment's hesitation. And these are often people that you trust. So that's definitely a warning dream. So please be careful, my angel. Okay, so Sophie, I can't pronounce your surname. 18th of the 3rd. Are you Piscean, sweetie? Pisces. Pleasure, Elaine. I get confused because my hubby is 28 February and he's Piscean. And then Zandre was 24 March and he was Aries. So I always do like a double take to make sure that I actually have the right star sign. Oh, Sophie, your cards are, the majority are all about career. So sweetie, if you're finding it hard in your career aspect at the moment, do me a favor and just lift your head and look ahead, because it feels to me like you're trying to get everything together, but you're trying to take on so much that, in fact, I think you kind of driving yourself into a bit of a situation of feeling overwhelmed, eh? But now I want to tell you that where you're going and the way you're going about it to move forward is there's nothing wrong with that. You're on solid ground. The only problem that I see here is that you like walk with your head down, not literally, but it's almost like you feel snowed under and overwhelmed. The good news is that by the time you hit your birthday next year, I'm being told that you reach the highest victory that you could even imagine to anticipate at this moment. So there's great news ahead for you, sweetie, and a big victory, eh? With a great celebration. Your searching is over, and you have much to look forward to. You know what? In actual fact, and I don't mean to be negative in any way in saying this, but not for me, because 2020 has actually been an amazing year for me. But in a lot of respects, for the majority of people out there, I know it's been a fucking shit year. Sorry to put it like that, and not sorry. So just like celebrate 2020, get it over and done with, and celebrate the fact that we almost over and done with it, and then rejoice in 2021. I used to walk with my head down. Oh, okay, sweetie. So then now you know to keep your chin up, eh? Eyes on the horizon, chin up. No more of that walking with the head down. Katie, you funny. It's been awful for most people. I don't know. I think my sons look after me because they know if they don't, there will be shit when I get to the other side one day. But I've in fact had a very extraordinary and wonderful year. I published my book this year. I got accredited as a NDIS provider. For those of you who aren't here in Australia, that's the National Disability Insurance Scheme. And yeah, so it's been a very blessed, abundant year for me. And Saturday is my birthday party. Some people misunderstood my post on Facebook earlier this weekend, but and thought it was my birthday then. But no, I'm the 21st of October, but I'm having my birthday on Saturday because Sunday my hubby's off, and that means he can party with me. So yeah. Oh, Joanne Kavanagh. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Joanne, I'm gonna read you now because you just a day after me, sweetie. Birthday wise. Okay, Joanne. Okay. So I have to ask you this question outright. Have you experienced the divorce recently or of late? Catherine Sir. Okay. Sophie. Dika, your Keon's birthday is on my younger brother's birthday. He's the 13th. Joanna? No, Joanne. Joanne, just confirm for me if you've gone through a divorce recently, please. In the past few months. No? Okay. Okay, what I get here, and I'm really sorry, Joanne, is it seems that there's a turn in the love dynamic of your life. And with that comes a reassurance. So I don't know what this dynamic is, but it's like love lost and then followed by a huge celebration. So it's not all negative or all less pleasant. And I want you to know that your dad is with you, okay? He's in spirit, and you are incredibly, incredibly blessed. Please do me a favor. Light a white candle for your dad tonight and know that he looks after you. You are in his energy space all the time, literally all the time. You worry about money a lot as well. I don't understand why, because I feel that all your needs are met and acknowledged. So the warning here for you is that there is trouble in your love department, but not to stare yourself blind at that, because that is followed by complete fulfillment and by fulfillment of your heart's desires. And then not to overstress about the lack of money, okay? Because your needs will always be met. And you're an incredibly blessed soul. So I wish you well, my angel, and only the best going forward. I don't like when I see or when I get messages of any challenges to the love department. Well, you know, Joanne, your dad is a very powerful energy, and to have him on your side is indeed incredibly blessed, eh? So just know that he's your guide and your essence, basically. Like a daddy's girl. Pleasure, my angel. Joanne. Okay, Dika, you next, sweetie pie. Okay, so I feel there's an extremely strong man in your life dynamic that has a profound effect on your life. And to me, this isn't a father figure. This is more like either an ex-husband, because I don't feel a current husband around you at this point in time. And for you in return, there's a brand new emotional cup that's offered to you. Please, and that's out of the blue, hey? Please embrace it. You deserve to be fulfilled. You deserve joy, happiness, and love. But now, there's also an aspect here, and I do feel this is connected to this strong male figure that's at the beginning of the reading here. It's like you feel disempowered. So I want to say to you, the only person who can disempower you is you. So take charge of your thoughts, and know that you have all the power to manifest everything that you desire and that you want in your life. Joanne, you'll always be his goal. So, Dika, shed the barriers that you've put up to protect yourself, okay? Because I agree 100% with your guardian angel. And I just feel that you must stop tripping yourself over. Stop denying yourself what's yours, and what you deserve. And then you shall have him. So I wish you only love and an abundance of fun, laughter. And I want to also confirm for you that this person that comes into your space is exceptionally good for your little boy, aside from being tremendously good for you as well. So enjoy. That's about all I can say. If any of you would like a personal reading and a full reading, do pop onto my website, www.angelhouseaustralia.com, and just pop me a message there. I currently charge $55 per full reading, Australian dollars, obviously. Dis 'n plesier, Dika. And yes, so you can either have an email one, a WhatsApp video call reading. But yes, if I do not get to you today, there are other options, and you are more than welcome to connect with me privately, okay? So even though I do work as a mental health professional throughout the week, I do readings as well, and very often I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning when my hubby leaves for work because he trains racehorses, and then I gladly chat to people all over the world, considering the time differences. So we have a Katie Powers. Oh, sorry, Geeta. This is a different Geeta. Geeta. It's a Geeta from YouTube, is asking if she can have a reading, and also Litter U. Girls, please put your date of birth there for me, and for sure, I'll gladly fit you in before the time's up. For now, I'm going to do Katie Powers. Another Piscean. Wow, I have so many Pisceans here today. My husband's also a Piscean. So that's awesome. Katie, wow. So Katie, you get the absolute highest good in terms of overcoming your emotional challenges and emotional blessings. And it's out of the blue. Okay, so never mind what's going on in your life right now. The fact is that there's a complete rebirth about to take place of you. And I want to give you a word of caution though. When this transformation happens for you, and it's very likely going to be within the next 2 to 3 months, stay grounded, stay with your feet solid on the ground, and don't become sort of conceited and overwhelmed by all the good that's coming your way. Just stay humble, okay? Because I feel there's a transformation coming about for you, like the phoenix bird. And remember to take self-care, and you have money all around you, sweetie. So even though you feel that you're struggling in terms of career at present, it's not permanent. So don't give it that power. And know that you are taken care of. I feel at the moment that you're feeling somewhat exhausted and worn out even. That's temporary. So don't give it... mental health has been very bad. Katie, do you know I am a mental health professional, hey? So you can hop onto my website, www.angelhouseaustralia.com, angelhouseaustralia.com and chat to me. I can fix you. I'm just teasing. I'd love to help. So give me a shot and I would be happy to help. Anuba Shukla, 22nd of March. Okay. Anuba, what's here is that there's a possible move coming up for you. So I don't know what that's about, but it's here, and I can see that you are, in Afrikaans we would say gatvol. You are like inundated with emotional struggles. So I believe this is all relating to your work. But now I'm going to have a very direct chat with you in telling you, change your attitude to an attitude of gratitude. And you will be surprised how every aspect in your life starts shifting and turning exactly the way you want it to be, okay? Because what I'm picking up here right now is a little bit of resistance. So it's like, I feel you can easily get disgruntled, and so even in, and I know that your current job situation is not ideal, but try to focus on the good that is there instead of on everything that's not going your way. So if you can just shift that perspective a little bit, you will be astounded at what's going to happen for you, okay? Also be careful that this dynamic doesn't bring strain in terms of your relationship aspect. Because I see that blockages can cause issues in the relationship department. And it all starts with an attitude, my sweetie pie. But I wish you well, and I do believe that you're going to get a change in your job situation within the next 3 to 4 months. Okay, so at the very least, you will know of a job possibility, and you'll get confirmation of that on paper in the next 3 to 4 months. So that's at least a direct confirmation for you. So put that in your gratitude jar and rejoice in it. Okay. Tracy, I'm going to do yours now. Oh, Gita, it's a pleasure. Thank you for that gratitude message. It's a pleasure, Anuba. Okay, so now I'm with Tracy Barrington, eh? So you want to know about career? Okay. Often, hello, Marianne. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. It's strange how life works. Tracy, I know that you ask for career, but I think the universe has different plans for you. First and foremost, I get an indication here that there's a possible move for you coming up. And in addition, there's a very strong man that enters into your life and has a phenomenal impact on the direction of where things are going. As for career, I feel that you're going to receive an opportunity just before the new year of a great possibility of you entering into business in partnership with someone or as your own boss. So don't diss any of those options and just trust the universe to guide you exactly where you need to be. I mean, look at the fact that I came over here not knowing where I'm going, what I'll be doing, and look how far I've come in 2 years. So you just put your faith and trust in the universe and know that your needs are already taken care of. And I want to thank you guys. I just got a message here from Restream to congratulate me. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. So you guys are awesome, eh? I love you very much. And Kyle, don't just watch Sweetie Pie. Say hello to your mom. Don't think because I'm far away I can't come and box you. I can still do that stuff, eh? I don't care how old you are. I can still give you a hiding. And then, Tracy, there's confirmation here of a new love that steps into your life. And this is why I was giggling to myself, because I know that maybe a new man is the last thing that you want to hear about right now. But it's there. And for all you know, you end up dating the guy that you enter into business with. So, yeah, enjoy. Replying to Dika. Oh, there you go, Dika. There's an Addicts Moore that's offering you a reading. Addicts, do me a favor, please. If you don't mind, don't jump onto my channel and source clients. It's rude. So, unless you politely ask permission before you do that kind of shit, okay? Respect me and I'll respect you. Otherwise, you're going to hear extreme profanities out of my mouth. So, but I wish you well, addicts. And, yeah, but it's never a good idea to hunt for clients on someone else's time and resources. Okay, so who's the next person? This addicts, hang on, let's show that. There we go. I don't know if any others, any other people want a reading, a 3-card reading. But if you want an accurate reading and spiritual guidance, you can contact this Addicts Moore that's up on the screen there, or not, because this is, in my opinion, stealing. Anyway, so Jens, hello, Sweetie Pie. Yes, I'm well and recovered. I just had a spasm that was here at the base of my skull for almost 2-3 weeks. So I have no idea what caused that, why it was there. Someone online. Sweetie Pie, can you please, first of all, provide me with your name and possibly a... Okay, Addicts Moore, I'm going to be extremely rude to you now, okay? So, and believe me, you don't want that, because the spirit guidance that you're advertising here on my channel I can do, but I'm telling you right now, fuck off, or I'll fuck with you. It's enough. Because now he's messaging other people here as well, or she. Anyway, I'm going to report you, that's for sure. Star. Okay, the last person I'm going to do is Jens. Jens, give me your date of birth quickly, please. Then I want to deal with this Alex Moore, whoever that is, male or female. If any of you who are on Facebook can see this person, do me a favor and report them to Facebook for me, please. Okay, I'll do Jens and Estrella. Someone online. Yep. Okay. Yensi, so there are feelings of feeling left out in the cold from you, sweetie. It's like, I want to say to you, do not get wrapped up in your emotions, and don't lose your faith, okay? It seems to me that it's like the one moment it's like you're positive, and then you sink down in the dumps again. So it's like hot and cold, up and down. You have so much to be grateful for. I'm going to say this to you as well. And you have a wonderful woman in your life. So don't be so ready just to give up, okay? There is a warning here of you guys splitting up. And it's not necessary. You guys can get through this and work through it through proper communication. But don't just give up. You've come such a long way that it would be a huge shame if you guys actually gave up on each other now. And then career-wise, it seems that fairness, truth, and justice finally comes into play, and you receive the acknowledgement of your worth that you've been craving for quite some time of late. It seems that arsehole, Alex Moore, is finally gone, but let me know if any of you actually reported this person on my behalf. Otherwise, I'll jump onto Facebook now and do that. Okay, so Jens, the message here, the main dynamic of the message is don't give up, don't despair, keep believing in yourself, and just go for it, because you are being acknowledged sooner than what you think, and your life is going to make a major turnaround for the better in the next 4 months. So we know October, November, December, January, February. So don't give up, okay? Love you lots. Look after yourself. So now the last person I have time for here, because we're actually over the time now already, is Estrella. Estrella or Star. If you say the Star is the English version, from what hi Ashley Root. Ashley, just to answer your question, will Raphael come back to his family? The answer is yes. When I read your question, I got an immediate yes. Okay. So I don't know what that situation is, but please know it's already resolved in the bigger picture of the universe. Okay, so now we're with Estrella. Okay, Estrella, it appears to me that from a situation where you feel financially depleted and not acknowledged, there is this huge turnaround where your worth actually gets so acknowledged and rewarded beyond your wildest expectations. Okay. Um, and so please don't lose the faith. And like I said to someone earlier, don't only look at what's going wrong, give gratitude for every small thing that you have and be grateful. The other thing is that I feel that your heart overflows with love and joy. So you are being rewarded in terms of emotions as well. And then it looks like you've gone through an extremely hard time um, connected to emotions and love. And there's a very strong message to you to say the storm is over and your heart will be fulfilled again. You know, there's such a difference between happiness, joy, and fulfillment. Happiness and joy are great, but they are fleeting, but fulfillment lasts a lifetime. So please know that as this year flows out of our lives, so your entire equation shifts in your favor. Okay? So we're not together. He left us. I just want to know it's been. Oh. Ashley, I'm very sorry to hear about your situation, sweetie pie. Unfortunately, my time is up here today. But I want to give you the reassurance that Raphael will come back home. Okay, it's not going to be today, not going to be tomorrow, but he will come home. And you guys will resolve this whole dynamic between the two of you. I'm pretty sure it's been very emotional, and I'm sorry you're having to go through this. But please do know that your master guide and spirits are looking after you, and they will resolve the situation. And if you would like to contact or connect with me privately, please send me an inbox message, and then or private chat, and then we can actually go through this for you. Okay. Okay, Peter Cruiser, yes, you can anytime inbox me and ask me or send me a quick message. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here today. I want you to know that I send you an abundance of love, and I enjoy my time with you guys every Sunday. And my heart goes out to those of you who've been experiencing difficulties, stress, or obstacles. And I want to tell someone online, please persevere, because you're not going to get a job within the next week, sweetie, but it will be soon. Okay, so don't give up. You might have confirmation within the next 2 to 3 weeks, but I don't see you actually stepping into a job dynamic in as soon as a week. Anyway, so sending you all my love, sending you loads of hugs, and have a very blessed, gorgeous week. And then I shall see you next Sunday. But I want to say up front, Saturday night is my birthday party. So if I don't make it next week Sunday, please forgive me. I might be very hungover. But it's not that I don't care about you guys, but should that happen, that I don't make it for next week Sunday evening, I'll definitely do a live session for you. Let's say next week Tuesday evening, okay? But I'll keep you posted. I'll post a message to announcement so that you're all up to date. For now, I'm going to say goodbye because my men are hungry. And tomorrow the schools start again. So have a great evening or day, guys. Love you lots. Bye.